Hey guys, welcome back to a new episode of Gunpla TV. We are now in the month of June, and yeah, I wasn't available to do the episode last week, but I'm back again this week. And this week, it doesn't look like we got a whole lot in stock. However, there's one kit that I actually have been looking forward to for, gosh, a number of months now, ever since this thing went up for pre-order. And yeah, we've got another new HG 1/144th scale RX 78-2. And this is not just any RX 78, this is the Beyond Global Edition. You can see it's got some nice fancy box art, which is unique for this kit. Does not look like your standard Gundam Model Kit. Doesn't carry over the same Universal Century style of gold with black borders on the side either, so that is quite interesting. And of course, being the 40th anniversary of Gunpla this year, we've got that 40th anniversary Gunpla logo there on the front of the box, so quite interesting. Now I'm looking forward to building this one since I did the G40th, which was also another 40th anniversary kit, and then we also had the Origin kit, which was released just a few months ago. So we had a wild succession of RX 78 kits in 1/144 scale, but this one is new. This one is completely new, it looks like, and the colors are slightly different than the other RX 78s that have been released. This one has a more of a dull faded type of colors for the yellow, the blue, and the red, so that'll be interesting to see. Definitely looking forward to putting this one together. Not a very thick box, as you can see by the side there, so maybe not too difficult, but it, yeah, actually it looks like it's got a number of unique gimmicks new for this kit, kind of some better articulation compared to previous kits, I do have to say, so quite interesting. Even though we've seen a number of RX 78s, I always love building the RX 78s. I'm always excited to see new ones, and speaking of new 1/144th scale RX 78s, just this last week, actually, I think it was just last week, Bandai announced on their Twitter, for the Bandai Hobby Twitter account, that there is another new RX 78 kit, 1/144 scale RX 78 kit in the pipeline, but it's not going to be an HG kit. This is going to be part of the entry grade line of model kits that Bandai Hobby is doing. So we had the entry grade. I actually did a review of that Kamen Rider kit, as well as two of the Dragon Ball entry grade kits. I think there's only been 3 that have been released so far. Now, something that I found quite interesting about that new entry grade RX 78 is I do believe it said that it is recommended for children ages 8 and over. So the Kamen Rider kit was 3 years old, and the Dragon Ball kits were for 6 years old. So 8 years old is actually the same age as these HG kits. Yeah, actually this HG kit says ages 8 and up, so it's for the same age range as HG kits. Also, by looking at the images that they released on that Twitter, the tweet for announcing that kit, or actually on the webpage for it, they show off the runners on that webpage. Maybe, Dave, we can edit in those runners here on this video so that you guys can get a look at them. But the parts look like, I believe this kit is going to be one of those kits where you can just snap off the parts without needing to use runners. That would be part of why it is an entry grade instead of a high grade. But yeah, it's got quite a number of parts. So the previous entry grade kits that I built were really simplistic, not a whole lot of parts. But this one actually has a decent number of parts, and yeah, I mean, it's named an entry grade, but I have got to say, just looking at the images of this kit on that site, it actually looks more like a high grade to me than an entry grade. So that will be quite interesting to see. That kit is slated to be released in the month of September. However, as of this time, we do not have it up for pre-order, so as soon as we get the information from suppliers and manufacturer, we'll get that up for pre-order. Don't know when that will be, but look forward to that in the future. Hopefully we will be able to sell that one. Don't know. They've announced it, at least. But yeah, definitely looking forward to that one in the future. So Actually, there's a whole slew of other kits that Bandai has announced, and actually a number of them have already gone up for pre-order. So we'll talk about those, all the new kits added to the site in a second here. But there's one other new kit that just came in this week. And this is actually something I was looking forward to a bit, because I've been on a kick lately. You've seen my Ace Combat kit, and then I did the Gradius kit not too long ago. So there's been a number of kits based off of old classic video games. Sakura Wars we'll also be talking about a little bit today too as well. And we had the classic, the Bandai classic, the PlayStation, the Sega Saturn. So I've been on a kick of building a lot of video game related kits recently. Now this new release from Good Smile in the Motoroid line is a model kit, and this is based off another classic video game, but one that more than likely most of the viewers out there will probably have never heard of, because it was pretty much a Japanese only game. And this was from a game called Cruise Chaser Blasty, and this was released in the year 1986. It was not released for the Nintendo Entertainment System or Sega or TurboGrafx or anything like that. This was actually released on this was an NEC PC 8801 game. So it was a classic PC game, but not an 86 PC, which is the style of PCs that we're currently using today. But this is an old 8801 PC games. But this game was made by a little company called Square. And it was designed by a person named Hironobu Sakaguchi. So, 1986, he would later go on 1 year later to create a tiny little game known as Final Fantasy. So, you might have heard of that one, but you probably never heard of this game. But quite interesting to see a model kit based off of that really, really not well-known game come to life thanks to Motoroid. So this kit is in stock currently on our site. It is still in stock. Don't know how long that will last, but actually, because I'm kind of a big fan of these types of games, I am kind of really hoping maybe that I will be able to build this one and do a review of it, because it won't take me too long to put this thing together. So I'm really itching. I gotta say, I'm really itching to build this Cruise Chaser Blasty. So another new exciting release from Motoroid. All right, so I mentioned a little while ago that we had a number of new pre-orders that just went up for order on our site. All right, so here, let's get started talking about these new pre-orders that just went up on our site. And why not start with the big one? So last week, Bandai announced this one on their Twitter as well, and they did a tease of it saying, new Master Grade Ver.Ka going to be unveiled next week, and it caused a lot of commotion online. Oh, what could it be? Is it finally going to be a Master Grade G Self? Is it going to be an RX-78? Master Grade RX-78 Ver.Ka 2.0, or something that we've never seen before? And once it was announced, a lot of people were kind of like, why? But yes, it is the Master Grade Wing Gundam Zero Endless Waltz Ver.Ka. Yay! Alright, well, I mean, a lot of people were really hoping for like a G-Self, or maybe something that we've kind of never really seen before. The Wing Gundam is still quite a very popular suit, and this is one that a lot of fans know. The Wing series still remains one of the more popular of the Gundam series, and this is definitely one of the more popular suits, so I can definitely see why Bandai would do this one. And this kit is going to be released in the month of November. Alright, so also from the Wing series, this is going to be the Heavy Arms. So Heavy Arms is finally joining the modern HG line of Gunpla kits, and he's coming with his Gatling gun. And he's got the red, the orange, and the yellow plus white color scheme, so looks quite nice. All right, so moving on, we also have a new Gundam Builders Re-Rise kit that is on the way, and this one, they don't give a specific name, it just says Gundam Astray, and like a tentative name, but this thing looks pretty wicked, I have to say. Actually, yeah, this is really a nice looking kit, I have to say. I guess the Build Divers kits are starting to get a bit more bulky as the series progresses, so quite interesting to see. Going on next to a Figurize standard, we got a Kamen Rider Hibiki. So this one is going to be released in the month of October. I did forget to mention that both the Heavy Arms and that the Astray, those are also going to be October releases as well. So a new Hibiki in the Figurize series. Looks quite cool. He's got a really awesome looking face mask going on. All right, so something else. So Sakura Wars. So this is based off of the latest of the Sakura Wars games. This is that new style mobile suit. And this is going to be the HG 1/24th scale Spherical Striker Mugen. Anastasia Palma type. So this one, the design is basically similar to the other Mugen kits that actually those are going to be released. 2 of them, I think, are going to be released this month, so definitely looking forward to building those. I did a review of the Kobukais that were released earlier based off of the earlier Sakura Wars 2 games, so I'm really digging the design of these new Sakura Wars kits. This one definitely looks quite striking. I love the blue color with the gold accents on this latest one that just went up for pre-order, plus his weapons look, I really dig that. I'm not sure exactly what that weapon is. It looks like it's a folded up umbrella, I think, maybe. Not quite sure. Haven't played this game, but yeah, quite an exciting looking suit. I'm really digging the design of these new kits coming out from Sakura Wars. All right, so we also have another new Figurize standard release, and this is going to be from the Dragon Ball series, and this is Figurize standard Ultimate Sun Gohan. So Gohan joins the lineup of Figurize Dragon Ball kits from Bandai Hobby. He will be released in October. Sakura Wars kit also is going to be released in October as well. So moving on next, it is time. This is Dave's favorite time when I announced new 30-minute mission kits. So yes, we got new 30-minute mission kits coming up for pre-order. We've got a Portanova, so the new Portanova, like a submarine type, underwater type Portanova kit, and 30-minute mission kits are also going to be released in the month of October. So new Portanova, as well as a little submarine extra add-on pack for 30-minute missions that is going to be released in the month of October as well. So that's something else to look forward to. Also, moving on, we've got a new an underwater scene base. So it takes that same kind of scene base thing and it turns it blue to make your kits so you can display them to make them look like they're underwater. They come with little pegs, display pegs, so you can probably put them into maybe like a swimming type of position. But next up, we are going to talk about these Kakao Friends. These characters are based off the I do not use this application, but there is another messenger application called Kakao. I believe it's more popular in Korea. These kits do look quite cute as well. And they come on the same display bases as little petite poochie guys type things. So little puzzle piece display base so you can link them together. So they will be about the same size as those little petite guys. So look forward to these. He does look quite cool. So we've got Ryan with the heart and pen light. He looks quite cool. Quite cute with that little heart beating out of his chest, and looks like he's going to a live concert with those little pen lights. He's going to wave around his pen lights. And then we got Hoodie Ryan. So now we got the Ryan character wearing this cute little blue hoodie. And then we also have his friend Little Peach. So Little Peach, you got plain Little Peach, and then we also got Strawberry Little Peach with her with a little strawberry shaped headgear for her. So both of those, all of these look really adorable. All right, so I'm saving the very best announcement for last. Yes, it is releasing in the month of September. The latest new best hit chronicle is going to be, drumroll please, a 1/1 scale Cup of Noodle. Yes, it is. This is banging, I have to say. We're getting a plastic model kit of Cup of Noodle. Wow, Bandai, you got me off guard with this one. I didn't think you had it in you to pull off something this stunning. But not only is this quite the stunning product choice, but the level of detail and color separation that Bandai put into this model kit is quite spectacular, I have to say. That's going to be molded in color. Not only that, but we got the noodles. Plastic noodles. It looks, you're going to build it just like you would a Gundam kit. Just, it does show nippers on this on the image that we got from Bandai. Hopefully that's the image that we have on the site as well. So you are going to need some nippers to be able to build this kit. It's not going to be something that you snap together. Okay, so moving on next. Now this is already the month of June that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Now last month ended up being quite busy. I think I only did a total of one new release video for that entire month. Dave did the one last week, and that week that I was able to do one, I didn't have enough time to do the prize winning giveaway for the month of April, but I have time now. So today, if you watched this long so far, thank you very much for watching. So if you are a new viewer, what we do here at HobbyLink Japan for the Gunpla TV series is we do a monthly 5,000 yen HobbyLink Japan store credit giveaway. All you need to do to enter to win this 5,000 yen HobbyLink Japan store credit giveaway is post a comment either on the hobbylink.tv blog or on YouTube for any of the videos that we release for the Gunpla TV, not the boss builds, but for the Gunpla TV stuff and the reviews. Any of those videos, post a comment, YouTube or hobbylink.tv. And you will be entered to win if you're any of the videos. If you comment on any of the videos that we release, including this one in the month of June, you will be entered to win, and we will announce a winner at the beginning of July for the June release. Okay, so I have two announcements, two prize winners to do today for April and May of 2020. You guys gotta admit, it's been a pretty crazy last few months, so cut me a little bit of slack here. We're finally getting around to this. All right, so for April of 2020, the prize winner is going to be an SXZ. So I'm guessing that name is chosen from the very famous Honda NSX car. So it's a great car. And your comment was, as a long-time Ace Combat fan, really love the aircraft designs. Wish they were made by Bandai with much advanced technologies. I mean, definitely, I just gushed over that cup of Noodle Model Kit that we have coming out. Definitely Bandai does a spectacular job of what they do with their model kits, and I would really actually have loved to see Bandai do some Ace Combat kits. Maybe they will in the future, maybe not. Their plate seems to be quite full at the moment, or their cup seems to be full of ramen at the moment. Whatever. But yeah, so actually Wave, they did a pretty good, I think that was Wave. Is it Kotobukiya? It might have been Kotobukiya. They did a pretty good job with that kit, I have to say. It was a really nice kit. So even though it wasn't Bandai, it was still a really, really good kit, I do have to say. So NSXZ, congratulations, you are the winner for the prize for the month of April of 2020. All right, so moving on next to the winner for the month of May 2020, and this was a comment from the HG Gundam. Now, I did not build that one, so I believe that was a review by our friend Evan. So Evan, we will need to get him on this show at some point here in the future once everything kind of returns to normal. The winner, yes, for that Unraven Gundam, the comment was actually from a longtime viewer and commenter, Castoff20. Congratulations, Castoff20. I know your comments are pretty much, you comment nearly in pretty much every video. I mean, but yeah, that's kind of what you got to do, I guess, to win these things. So congratulations, Castoff20. Your comment is going to be, that's a pretty cool sniper style Gundam. I really like these core Gundams and their removable armor. So yeah, the new build diver stuff, little core Gundams and that removable armor to make it, turn it from the little tiny core Gundam to a bigger Gundam. Those are pretty fun, I gotta say. So I did some of the earlier reviews, but not some of the latest stuff. So congratulations, Castoff20. All right, so that's going to do it then for this week's episode of new releases and talking about all the new pre-orders. Be sure to get your comments in if you also would like to win 5,000 yen HobbyLink Japan store credit. Okay, and that is going to wrap it up for this week's episode. I think actually Bandai, for the month of June, there should be something being released nearly every week, although maybe not Gundam. Some different kind of kits will be keep on being released during this month. I don't think there was any master grades, But looking forward to the Sakura Wars kits, and I was looking forward to this one. There was something else I was looking forward to, but I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But anyway, we'll show off all those new kits as they come into stock. So thank you all out there very much for watching this week's episode of Gunpla TV, and we will be back soon with new episodes and new reviews, so please be sure to stay tuned. Also, please be sure to hit that subscribe button to keep up with all the latest releases and all the latest reviews that we do. So that's going to be it. Thank you all out there very much for watching. Hope everybody out there is staying safe, staying indoors, and taking care. So yeah, that's all we're going to say for this week. Thanks very much for watching, and have a great week.